So the only way you guys are gonna know what's going on is if I share what's going on. So for the intent and purpose of that, I'm gonna share what's going on. I'm just gonna say it's been a freaking roller coaster of a year, but man, am I enjoying it. I always felt like, like I'm just not challenged enough. That's just something that I always felt. I'm just not challenged enough. And whether it be work, whether it be, this or that, or maybe it's not that. No, actually, I've definitely been challenged. That's for sure. And I failed many challenges. But I guess I always felt like that I have more potential to give to the world and I have more to contribute, and I'm not doing enough.
In 3/4 of a mile, take a slight right turn to merge onto I-4 East.
I guess maybe you guys heard where I'm going now, but anyways, what was I saying? I just felt like I have more to contribute to the world, and I'm just not contributing enough. And so it's been an amazing year so far, even though it's been one of the hardest last couple months of my life. But it's been an amazing, year so far, and it's also been some of the hardest days of my life. And it's all related to this mission and journey that I'm on. And I'm not complaining. I'm actually mostly probably grateful because of the lessons that I've learned in this journey. But anyways, right now I'm just having a great morning and a great day, and I hope and pray that somehow I can even if at the slightest bit nudge your day to a better day, then I would be, as I already am, grateful to God. I'd have just another reason to be more grateful to God, because my intention is to try to do good. And what better good than I can do than to nudge a little bit of good in your day? Because perhaps the butterfly effect of that little nudge could potentially be much greater than I can know. But at the least, I can almost be sure that if I try to push a little nudge for good, then absolutely nothing negative can come out of that. Nothing. This whole concept of no good deeds go unpunished, I mean, it's humorous, it's true, and it's definitely ironic, and at many times it seems to be true. But I think it's false. I think it's one of those ideas that we've sort of just accepted and cemented and lamented, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not, a vocabulary master or anything like that. I'm not really a master of anything. But perhaps if I was to be a master of anything, I would say I am a master of putting my own sufficient effort.
Use the right lane to take a slight right
myself,
turn to merge onto I-4 East.
To use myself for a vessel of an attempt at good. And I truly do believe that that is what I'm trying to do. And I also truly believe that the effort is on me, but the results are on God. And so AIPC, American International Peace Commission, is doing nothing but trying to earn its own right to at least tell itself that it is trying to do good in the world. And I'm truly and honestly just about begging, for you guys to join this mission with me, because we really need more good.
In
and
7 miles, take exit 78 onto Conroy Road.
And the thing is, this mission and this plan that I have, I just can't do it without everybody else. I've never really been someone who looked for others. And on the most basic level, I think that's kind of true about myself. And that could be a positive or a negative, and that's whatever. It is what it is. I am who I am, and I was who I was. But I am in this phase now of looking for others, and I really need others. And the question may be, well, just because you want to look for others doesn't mean we have to come to you. Yeah, that could very well be true. But I'm not coming to ask you guys just to hang out. I'm not coming to ask you guys to let's, do something that would damage or bring about negativity in your life. I am trying to ask you guys to do something that will perhaps give humanity the strength it needs to finally get rid of the things that we all think are abhorrent, yet we somehow just allow it to exist. Things like poverty, homelessness, food insecurity, lack of shelter. I mean, a lot of those words I know mean the same thing, but even if there's so many ways to say it and so many ways for us to think of it, we still have allowed it to still exist. And I genuinely, full-heartedly and pure-heartedly say, no, it shouldn't exist. It's an obligation on us to do something as humans. And so I'm saying I'm going to try to do something. Am I going to fail? Very likely. 99.999999999% sure that I'm going to fail in this venture, according to what I consider a mission accomplished. Now, is it possible that I'll do many good before that mission is accomplished? It's very much possible. God's in control of the results. I'm in control of the effort. And so I ask you guys to join me in this effort to get rid of the abhorrent things that exist in this world, because it truly is up to us to either allow it or not allow it. I ask you guys to join in peace and unity and harmony, and really peace. Let's join in peace, because the butterfly effects of any movement towards peace are what will get us to accomplish peace. Anyways, AIPC 2026. Let's reignite compassion back into the hearts of humanity.